Well, hello guys, welcome back. I have to thank my koi saw from over a decade ago. I really do, because guess what happened? I hear this banging on my door, so I'm already jumpy because I'm like trying to be quiet, make my lunch. And I go and I open the one door and I open the louvers because I've got everything frosted, so I don't know who's out on my porch. And I saw the neighbor, and the funny thing was, the immediate thing I realized that happened was my buddy dropped into fighting stance. In Tang Soo Do, you take a certain basic fighting stance that it's going to protect the vital organs, and it's going to protect you and give you a good strike point to hit from. You're not... Tang Soo Do isn't about beat the instant crap out of people, but it is, I'm dropping into fighting stance, I'm ready for you. Let's not take this any further. And I realized I had dropped into a perfect fighting stance, which would have made my Koisa so proud because I always had trouble with it. And he's yelling at me and he says, "Where's my $10? I said, "You cut down a tree." And I said it firmly. I didn't shout back. And he says, "No, I didn't. That tree was on the ground." I said, "I know it was alive because and he wouldn't even let me say I hold it away. He says, "Don't ask me for anything ever again." And he ran off my porch. And I'm like, what is going on here? And I dropped back out of fighting stance, and I realized now that I'm thinking back, I actually had my arms in basic strike position because I was like, my whole body was just like going into automatic pilot. I wasn't consciously doing it, but my body went into, not only guard stance, but into basic like strike stance. Like, okay, this turkey wants to fight with you. Remember all those classes that you thought you didn't learn anything in? Mm-hmm. Let him try to open that door. Just let him try. And, all your adrenaline starts to really pump when you're finally in a confrontation like that. And after he ran off, I closed the door and I locked the other door and I'm like, oh. And look, he's like, "He scared you, didn't he?" I'm like, "Yeah, he scared me. He yelled at me." And look, he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go pay a visit." And I looked at Loki, and Loki's like totally serious. So Loki's going over to visit, and Anari was here, and the gods were like, "It's okay, it's okay." He yelled and he tried to, bully you, but the gods will provide. And it was funny that my training kicked in because usually, in a confrontation, I've never felt my body do that. Maybe once or twice before, but I've never felt my body go into automatic defense and fighting stance like that before. My body was like, "You don't know what you're doing, but I know what I'm doing, and I'm gonna kick his rear end for you." So it was funny. It almost feels like if you've ever gone through, and this is gonna sound bad to outsiders, if you've ever gone through possession, it feels like that. Like I had Sekhmet come down one time and take over my body. And this guy was crowding me and obviously trying to threaten me, and she just roared something at him. And this was like in a store that she decided to do this. So if it almost feels the same way, but you can tell it's your body doing it. It's not like a divine being or a spirit or ghost or something taking you over and like moving your body. It was just my body went to automatic defense mode. So yay, body. Thanks so much to my Koisa, Tang Soo Do forever. God's bless Korea. Because if it had been for Korea, I wouldn't have dropped into that fighting stance. So awesome. So yeah, guys, that proves it. I mean, I haven't been inside, any kind of training for over a decade. I only went through basic training and then like two classes after that. Because you reach your first belt really, really fast. And my body couldn't take it anymore. And I thought, well, I never really learned anything because I only, was going towards my second belt, after your white belt. It was just remarkable. My body was like, we got this turkey. So, yeah. So, yeah, guys, it's over. The drama is over. And I think, I don't know what he could see through the slats, but maybe seeing somebody drop into fighting stance is a little more than he was ready to handle. He likes to brag about how many fights he gets in and everything like that, and I think all he does is brag, and I think seeing somebody, and I did not do this again on purpose, drop into a fighting stance, he's like, maybe I better leave. That or Loki scared him. I'm gonna give the credit to Loki. Loki scared him. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.